Welcome everyone to the Arya Tara practice and Jongchok for the deceased. We'll begin with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1.
Rinpoche says, good morning, everyone following on the live stream. I'm offering you this delicious milk tea from the Buddha's begging bowl. And if I offer that from the Buddha's begging bowl, then all sentient beings in the 3 realms of samsara will receive it.
Thank you.
All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings, Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Mainam Kadanyam Basim Jin Dam Je Deva Dam Deva Demba Jurje Dona Dan Dona Je Jadan Java Jurje Dona Mebe Deva Dam Java Jurje Nirin Chodan Yidon
May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Go to the Arya Tarasana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Chuzo Jomdema Nandro Jamje Sanju Semjido Namo Sanje Judo Gung Jundema Nandro Jamje Sanju Semjido.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
No se ponga pende rubare butange Omine gumdrawa laji, Jindrani mewanga jeda. mama yajana punya padang guru Om Dare Tu mama ayajana punya padang guru Dare mama ayajana punya padang guru Om Dare Tu 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 mama ayajana punya padang guru Dare Tu mama ayajana punya padang guru Om 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 Dare Tu mama Arya Tarasana Savate Kona Chuyo Shapsir Medobu Marmete Choshor Zero Doyo Nanga Jarsita Lame Ponju Kuzongu Chudri Jamsu Boto Inju O Arya Tarasana Argam Padam Bhubam Dubam Alogam Gande Nevete Shatabati Goyanto Supplication Manga Benzo Yelling Koyoji Lane Donza Menjina Nanji Dabuzunda Mazungu Boko Dalulande Jumdande Mamba Rena Mendra La Punzamen Sanje la me de purvaye Rokunam da hindu juvarshu.
Noble Arya Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Arya Tara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginning this time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment, thus before too long may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Om Soba Vashuddha Sarva Dharma Soba Vashuddha Vrenjana Torma Derseju Paraman Barlo Panjur Jimze
Praises to the 21 Taras handout. Om, I prostrate to the noble, transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, tear-bone lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage, golden blue, one lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the All-Lord, Chakra, Agnya, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her triumphant sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she mid wreath ablaze like eon ending fire abiding, Right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you. Troops of enemies destroying. Ahmed, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the letter Hun. The 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful. She whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Ahmed, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with home and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with C letter, of the shape of syllable hum. By foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage, she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor. She dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare. She dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations Asar 21. Benefits of the 21 Tara praises handout. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower you. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. Back to the Arya Tarasana on page 39. Prepare your burning away affliction text. We'll be doing it for the deceased, so following the blue color text.
dare du dare dure mama ayunja binya bajang guru sovai
Page 2.
pambar anzonga yayeka lanam tamen chola sakar sharvat lobar savarju.
The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed, and mantra, winds around the mantra thread, and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flow pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om dare du re mama ka ya sarva siddhi. Om dare du re mama ka la ya sarva siddhi. Om dare du re mama ka la ya sarva siddhi. Om dare du re mama ka la sarva siddhi. Om dare du mama ka la ya sarva siddhi. Om dare du re mama ka la ya sarva siddhi. Om dare du re mama ka la ya sarva siddhi. Dare du re mama ka la ya sarva siddhi. Om dare du re mama ka la ya sarva siddhi. Om dare du re mama ka la ya sarva siddhi. Om dare du re mama ka la sarva siddhi. Om banza amarda kundala hana hom. 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 Om Lana ishi je drze sho pumcha da rojek de.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sarva devso Lama Rinpoche Dhamma Buddha Tenzin Chiji Kame Dolores Chileme Toye Yeme
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om Benda Amerda Gundale Hana Hana Hom Om Soba Vajada Sarva Dharma Soba Vajada Vai Dombana Meye Dangbe Tengle Jimba Yongso Jurba Chilen Deba Shi Sawa Pongkan Jinche Yongso Zo Sunbe De Dang Sarwa Gongcho Sum Jinkar Jia Lala Jabzon Rojimba Ju.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala.
Nga pong ju me zhong jie xie pa ri ne song wa jiu ri zhong jie ting ka ri ji jiang ka wei ne la di wa me jie ba ngin song sum jie ne si be dong sa me cha de be ri jie bu nyung jie ka wei ne la ma jia xie Marong lo ben ren ba ye le de zel ma ne ba ye dam tin be sim je ne ten ga nem cho tam ban de la dan lo bon jing a re ge je yo jin de go ji.
Bottom of page 4. Oh, listen, child of noble family now past, the life you cared for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the five aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the six realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the three miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family, do not attach to the samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the yidam single-pointedly to this supreme place, the holy presence of the Master and Deity come instantly.
Namo Tzason Ram Jan Den Ba Dang Langa Tenzin So Jin Tu Tende Nam Shi Garne Jang Me Ba Ten Daran Chi Jo Je Nan Ben Za Angu Shan Zoi Namo Tzason Ram Jan Den Dang Langa Tenzin So Jin Tu Tende Nam Shi Garne Jang Me Ba Ten Daran Chi Jo Je
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite host of three roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past you are called to this support.
Page
10.
Ram yang kang ai hong ai hong ai hong sarva ben gan ba len da ka ye sarva ben gan ba len da ka ye Sarvam Bengal Balindo Goye Ninan Cherbedun Gwenjom Bogon Torman de Long Raran Esoten Nime Yeshe Langa Chugunga Home.
All you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this torma and go to your abodes. Within the Dharmakaya state, where primordial awareness, the deity, and mantra are non-dual, the mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Hong 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 Banzarak Chorokyo
Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the Yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
Om Hong Zhang Shi A Mam Lam Mam Bam Tang Om Sura De Sado Benza Anjale Benza Benja Bam De Danam Je Jor Zane
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om Sarva Tatha Gata Adidhana Adidhe Sarva Pamba Avare Bhiminguru Sova Om Tare Tutare Ture Sova Om Daha Daha Sova Narakake Hedam Hombe Om Tare Tutare Ture Sova Om Patsa Patsa Sarva Cheta Gagat Hedam Hombe Om Tare Tutare Ture Sova Om Mata Mata Sarva Triya Gagate Hedam Hombe Om Tare Tutare Ture Sova Om Senda Senda Sarva Negate Hombe Om Tare Ture Sova Om Je Sarva Asurangat Om Om Tare Ture Sova Om Jeda Sarva Surangagate Edo Hombe. Jadar Tam Jene Lama Jene Trusurda Laye Jene Tabaye Devjinda Jurjevo.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so, I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Abe Kengad Samaya Shiraya Hon Teda Kolan Songba Mebega Sana Chera Dimbekus Evo Namengaya Naso Jesum De Jangse Same Chabje Drusolo.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the three doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Abe Kengade Sam Yevon Deda Golan Songba Mebeg Zangla Chera Gubego Sewo.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Gaya Beshoda Soho Trashi Bambe Yaryena Nanda Javela Tsuyo Chana Sindhu Ranjin De Nyendro Trim Nambar Jan.
Home, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the six perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the six afflictions.
Om Dare Tu Re Sova Om Sarva Dada Gada Abe Khenga Yashir Yevon Om Yonde Jam Sopa Meje Tenzin Haji Chudin Cha Li Xi Che De Jin Ke Na Nam Xi Be Man De Zhu Be Me Te Gar Po Che Mi Da Ta Pa Ma Jir Gang Yang Mi Sen De Lu Nga Yi Sum Ji Pak Cha Zhe Ba Ta Jir Ji.
Page 16. Home, ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Om Dare Tu Re Sova Om Arya Tarasana Manu Bhavaya Arya Tare Tinno Bhati Chodundu Me Bhava Sudhu Khayo Me Bhava Subhachayo Me Bhava Anuragdo Me Bhava Sarva Sede Me Parayanto Sarva Karma Sudzame Sadan Chiryan Kuru Hum Ha 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 Hu Bangava Ayatare Mameme Ayatare Bhavama Nasadova Om Sarva Tatanga Abbe Kengad Samaya Shiraya Nyama Sandalai Nyama Goyan Delation Nyam Sindadu Deleba Conchosan Delation.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels may auspiciousness prevail.
Lama la de baji Gadan Kubendra Shola Chinkor Zangbonda De Sheda Ledger Nyarveka Donsa Milong Tabuda Sena Yedan Jidin Kanyam Ye Ngando Tu Tumo Tundu Yakane Cheyan ye shi u so wa, nu cha me ne re go so so do, ye shi ni cha do la me yer na ne, sa zhi bi ye shi zi, kam san la ye ne na ne, dong sa ye shi la, do ma ra re zhong ji ding kan, Taba ye shi zhu ge ne, ren zhi qim ni dong ba xia, ta da ma men ya me, dong sa len zhi jian ge, rik bi ni bu ju xiu xi.
Bottom of page 18. Home. Listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity. Come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as a state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure 6 samsaric states are the abodes of 6 pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Oi son je tan chen de be go, dor jian zhen be go ni, guan jiao sum ji za wa de la ma nan, sang za lo, Khenpo to jie che den ba, tam jian chen ba dun ba bu, so na yong den jiang zu jie, de jin xie, Sam za lo to bang do qiao chuo rui jie, gai wei ngen sheng le zhi xin, ji de dong dang jiu ji ba xin jie, za lo zhu na chuo rui la mian dong, la ba ta la rab de ge, xin ge tan ba yong den xin, gen dang la, Sang za lo ju me xie re me yo qi jie ge, de qian long jiao ze ge ren a zu, tou jie da ting jie qin ru be la, jie chou zhi be ge la, sang za hui ba tang jie la, xin de kun jie chan yu jie, le du ba ye nang gong jie, Qiao de de be sang za lo jiam ne jiam cao qie nam jie, da dang ta ye sim jin gong, kar wa ngin song jie le do, tar be ne se zhang de so, jiam ne jiam cao qie nam jie, da dang ta ye sim jin gong, kar wa ngin song jie le do,
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the roots of the 3 jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action, devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 families and their the 5 Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion's skillful means, with bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes. I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation. In an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity. Nanda zasam lo zoyo, chana yeshi durzoyo, korwa tonne chube se tsende jola ongore, lunga yesam dribdana, kusong tuji wang tu sho. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the three roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar to empty samsara from its very depths. Child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you attain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind. Om dare du re so wa. Kaya wa gaza da sarva abbekin aho zhe ranyan kan aho Nama sarva tadanga da bashum gube sarva deka unga de savarena emangangana kamsova Nama sarva tadanga da bashum gube sarva deka unga de savarena Emangangana kamsova Nama sarva tadanga Vashum gube sarva deka unga de savare Emangangana kamsova Om Zendale jere jepe junyo Samda yela jakpe nindunda Mola lemdre tube chonada Yuda drobe levan karmi jan Chebe semje lom chu na zosa Tokje tapdan dembe lo punje Lom chu terjen churje norje da Rom cho chu dan den be zawa dan na cho chamba ji be jawa dan nyamong dong wa serve dong wa xiang bin zhen a dan sa jie sen la de chen de re jie bo nge ba ye zhe gong dong ha ma lu gun xie ne Nin jie se dan gong dong zu wa xiu Do yon lom jo da dar pa me da Zog zha che ro re za la so ze Ngu sun je xiang yi jie le zhen Zeng ha dan sa jie sen la te Chen de re jie pe la ngu ba ye Cu zhu yen ba ran sa zhu jie jie. Page 27. Listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed, we, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long, yet with loving mind we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments, great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food, rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds, and drinks dispelling the pain of the afflictions. Consecrating them with mudras, mantra, and samadhi, these are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink. having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, I dedicate them to you, passed on child of noble family. May the clinging to the six sensations be freed in its natural place. Om Ahom. All beings of the 5 or 6 classes who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished hungry ghosts, all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies, who are without refuge or shelter, protection, or helping friends on their dreadful journey through the bardo of becoming, who have no support of the past collections and little virtue to call upon, whose aggregates combine 4 names, of which sensation is by nature suffering, who are tormented by confused perceptions and bewilderment, and anguished by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, who are like a feather blown around by wind and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these bardo beings, as well as all the other beings dwelling in the bardo. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara and the Bodhisattva, eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such and seal confused appearances. Remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the yidam, and the view, may the obscurations of all my misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to the special pure lands such as Dewa Chen or Lotus Light.
Donga sumje ronje de Lama maji pa sanjong jodo semjen jenya denpa chenpa chi langa ranje me ba de jema da ngando do sanyen e jele emo gube shendu sen Nanta ye shida ye meng bo san jo sho nan che aye nan ba ne appa me be do go.
Page 34. Home. Listen, passed on child of noble family. Wherever in cyclic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of 3 kinds, unattached and without craving. Give rise to the supreme mind of awakening and remember the truth, the dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize the 5 paths that are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called lotus array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha. Bhagawan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge.
Zeme chokpe sorande na jume chonche mata chevale matale nyon chube neka na Lama sa semye chugegu na wan toye rungdu pova yon na wan toye rungdu pova.
Page 36. Hri, in the pure land of great bliss, is infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you in intense, heartfelt yearning. This body is a city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha. By the force of the noble and supreme conqueror's compassionate blessings and our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah. From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all samsaric phenomenon, the aggregates, elements, and sense basis of the deceased, into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity. Page 39. Home. In the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping. Burning away the afflictions and habitual tendencies of the one past, the fire is without aspiration for arising or cessation, and without abiding and without characteristics. The self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here. We'll return to the Arya Tarasana for the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection on page 41. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since Mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through psychic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them. Om Arya Tara Saparevare Argam Padyam Pushpe Dupe Aloke Gende Nuinde Shapta Prakticha Swoha. Gods and demigods, bow your crowns in reverence at your lotus feet, noble lady who liberates from all adversity. I praise and prostrate to Mother Tara.
Arya Tarasana Manabalaya Arya Tarasana Dudame Bava Sudukhayo Subhikayo Mebava Anuraka Sasite Mebayanza Savakamatu Jam Guru Hum Ha O Bangawat Ayatare Mamenza Ayatare Bhagama Samaya Sato Ayatare Samaya Manabalaya Ayatare Tenoba Jitondro Mebawa Sudakayo Mebawa Sudakayo Mebawa Anurado Mebawa Sarvasute Mebawa Sarvakarma Sutame Satamjiyam Guru Hum Ha Bangavate Ayatare Mamenza Ayatare Bhavama Samaya Sato Ayatare Manupalaya Ayata Pilopa Titanrupa Sukdukayo Mebhava Sukdukayo Mebhava Ayata Sarva Siddhi Mebharedo Sarvagama Sutta Sudam Jiyam Guru Hum Ha 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 Hu Vate Ayatare Mame Ayatare Bhava Mahasam Adoy Manju Yonsa Madruda Dalo Mombe Wangene Nomba Kanji Sundula Mudra Tamba Tore Umdana Tenda Lanjedo Korwa Siddhu Yuneja Nemi Tedam Wazuzo Chona Lepa Sardusu.
Page 50.
Jam Zemo Wan Yerdar Lama Jupe Ngudrudi Lama Laya
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime, I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds Nupala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic bird song of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the Lady who blazes with glory be present. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who guides on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours and benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. Next we'll do Zambala, Summoning Good Fortune, in the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text on page 63. Pure land of perfect happiness, see the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayas grant long life, regard me kind-heartedly. Impotala, pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus-born, grant your blessings. Sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joy land of perfect bliss. Even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajrasattva, grant blessing. Smear like wisdom city, in glory endowed land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratnasambhava, bestow equanimity, wisdom in day watch, and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha, bless and grant discerning wisdom city. Fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. City bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the augment Dharma sphere. Endowed with 5 perfections, ignorance does not exist. Varachana, grant Dharma, Dhatu wisdom city, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Inemnated Uddiyana, Sogyal dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, Guru who's all phenomena, where all lineage idioms dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Dwell ye domes of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, sitting fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sites gather in sky dancers, grant ripening, liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts increase 2 stages mantra deity in all taming total sphere. Hakala and cohort transubjugating city, fortune of enlightened acts. Om Pri Vajranana Zabo dwells the wealth god Sambhala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep and of herd animals, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's ghost spirits, wealth, midway, Nagas wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans, wealth. Here as good fortune, Lupampo's body fortune, Zambuling's holy dharma, Balang chose fortune and wealth, Drami longevity, beings life, strength and merit. Of all lands grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings all reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gesar, the courage of Ukarhor. As good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers. Monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of These bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's easterns rise. Eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds. Southern long life fortune, come like enshrouding mist. Western long life fortune, please come here like a river flows. Northern long life fortune, please come here like rain falling from above. Upper long life fortune, come like 6 grains ripening be the lower long life fortune. Come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, roar, fortune of heart students line. Come like dazzling star garlands, Hon Creek, stern Vajrata, bring life's fortune pacify demons, hindrances. Southern jewel Daki, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western lotus Daki, summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern action Daki, bring the foreign light and acts, annihilate, hinders evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune. Bring auspicious objects here. Bring fortunate objects here. Always remain at this place and make these fortunes steadfast. Potentize life's substance and at this place protect. While please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, city. Grant endless treasure, city. Grant wealth and merit, city. Grant 2 cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarva City, Alaho. Om Ahom, 3 Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the 3 Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's 3 Kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of the white Sambala Yabhyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Home Pri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, all this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. In a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal in steadfastness. Samaya, seal. Home Pri. By this virtue of timelessness, beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chinrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. We'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book of Shantideva, The Way of the Bodhisattva, on page 61. By all the virtues I have now amassed by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world and hellish states, wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl, so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers, offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery veterani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers, may they through all my merit strength have godlike forms and sport with the goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell extinguished in a rain of blossoms drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here, for who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair? This loving bodhisattva, saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy. Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses? The 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet. The rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion. Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Mandragosha. And likewise when, through these my roots of virtue, they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra. May all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness, and may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon, each other's food, and may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent, and may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it may they be refreshed and cooled, And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength, and may living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go, and may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore in sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless in their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled and all who are insane have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, and the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus by all the merit I have gained, but may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence, from bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light, and from the sky itself. May living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time, for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults. And may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks, intent upon the practice, find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling and vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus attain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered, and always be sustained by offerings with minds suffused with purity. May the renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with the Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Praktya Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness, and may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide, sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. We'll do long life prayers in the Yellow Prayer Book on page 22. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Shenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion. Supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld until the end of psychic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Oy mane pe me hu, oy mane pe me hu, oy mane pe me
Om Buddha Sangha
Thank you everyone for following on the live stream.
Be sure to join us this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's meditation on the 37 Bodhisattva practices, and for our next week of upcoming Dharma. Khenpo Tenzin will continue on the commentary on the Sirkama Golden Temple prayer, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche will continue with his Guru Stories next Saturday, October 23rd. Everyone, thank you. Take care. Be well.
Mama